Hello friends, welcome to Easy Stamping 123. I'm Karina Chin and I'm going to teach you how to make a really cute card today using a card sketch, which is a really easy card formula. And if you use a card sketch, you can create a card with just a few things: stamp, paper, and ink. And that's why I call this Easy Stamping 123. So I'm in Edmonton, Alberta, and I like to come on Wednesdays, usually 7:30 Mountain Standard Time, to show you how to make a cute card. And I started this as a challenge for myself to use a stamp set I've never used before. So I went and bought Greenery Lane stamp set. I bought the dies, but we'll put the dies away because this is easy stamping. So I'm going to use this tonight. It's nice to always crack open a brand new stamp set. And then I will show you how to use a color coach to pick some cards for, or some colors for our project tonight. And we're just going to stamp together and have a great time. Now I'm using sketch number 108. 108 videos doing card sketches. I can't believe it. I send these to people on my newsletter list, usually Tuesday or Wednesday mornings. So anybody is welcome to sign up for my newsletter. You just go to karinastamps.com and then the subscribe button should be on the side. Hopefully it's working. At least it used to anyway. So there you go. And then we'll just go down and we will get started and have a little bit of fun tonight. Okay, and if you're watching me, let me know where you're watching from. Say hi. Let me know that the streams are working because it's always a mystery. And then hopefully tonight I won't lose anything. My scissors have now disappeared and I'm still missing a stamp. Maybe I just have to seriously sit and clean my room and then we'll see what happens. Okay, so first of all, I'm using Greenery Lane. So like I said, it does have a coordinating die. So if you have a Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine, you could buy those two together. It's $68.25, but I thought it was fun because it has washi tape. So we're going to use some washi tape tonight. I've never used washi tape before on a project. And I just thought the colors were really pretty. In fact, I signed up for a tutorial for this bundle. So I joined up with a bunch of other demonstrators. We submit a tutorial for a suite and then we get all the cards so I can run them as classes. I can give them away with orders. I don't know what I'm doing with them yet. We did one for the virtual card class that Stampin' Up just held and it was amazing. I don't know if I'm going to run an after party. Did anybody else buy the virtual card class kit? I could run it at Tesoro. It would be really fun and they would be stepped up cards. Anyway, this was what the stamp set looked like for the virtual card retreat. And then they also gave us this one as well. And this is going to be in the March online exclusives that you'll be able to order in March, probably 3rd, I don't know, 3rd, 4th, or 5th, whatever that first Tuesday or Wednesday of the month is. And then when I did the virtual card class, I only finished 3 of the cards. Right, so I made this one, I think, yeah, that one, and this one. This one took me forever, but it is amazing. Can I just say it's amazing? I was pretty wowed with this one. It's got a trick to it, which is why we could do one of these. Oh, it might take too long though. We'll see. And then look at this, threading the paper through, and then look, we stitched. Oh my gosh, I never stitch on anything. Yeah, so fun. Anyway, and I have another 5 projects that I could run as an after party, which is super fun. The only tricky part is that you can't get any more designer series paper, so I'd have to redesign it with the designer series paper. But it is still available. It's only $225 if you live in Canada. If you're in the US, it's a heck of a lot cheaper. That's all I can say because our dollar's terrible right now. And then when you place a $100 order, you get the fabulous saying stamp set for free as a, well, $5, sorry. It's $5 with a $100 order in Canada, but I think it's awesome too. Okay, have I talked long enough so that my friends can come on and find me? I have. Alexina's here. Hello, Alexina. Kathy's here. Are you guys going to make a card with me tonight? Oh! And I think Inej is here, Joy's here, and Kathy's here. Hello, hello, girls. Okay, grab some paper and ink and stamp with me, and then you can post your cards because some of you are better stampers than I am, and I love seeing what you guys create. Okay, so back to Greenery Lane. I showed it to you here, and then when I get stuck on what to do with this stuff, I go to the catalog, right? Because the Stampin' Up! Designers have worked with this, and then they also have Artisan Award winners who will also design products based on suites and bundles in the catalog. I don't know if I've seen this one yet, but I was kind of looking at this for the colors, and then I thought, you know what? Let's go to the Color Coach book and check this out as well. So Stampin' Up! Gives this to our demonstrators in one of the resource areas that they have. So I always download them and put them in my book every year. I made this at actually one of our Creative Day getaway events probably 9 years ago, and I keep reusing it. And what's funny is that I believe this color used to be an in color, Lost Lagoon, and now it's one of our core colors. So that was kind of funny. This is super old. Anyway, I keep updating this every year. So I feel like the main color in here is probably Lost Lagoon. So if we look at Lost Lagoon cards, it says Daffodil Delight, Pretty Peacock, and then when I go to Lost Lagoon over here, Garden Green is right above it. So that's where I picked my colors from. So we're going to go Lost Lagoon, Daffodil Delight, Pretty Peacock, Garden Green. Those are the colors I'm working with. The Color Coach says it's a really good idea. So you know, it's got to be a good idea. And let me show you the super old one. Does anybody remember this? Look how old this is. Oh my goodness, look at some of these colors. Oh, they got Lost Lagoon in here with Pear Pizzazz and Pool Party. Rich Razzleberry, Pink Pirouette. Strawberry Slush used to be an in color. Anyway, this is how the Color Coach cards used to come. But pretty cool, right? I don't know, it's cleaning up. See, when I clean up my office, I find all these fun things. Anyway, you used to be able to buy this from Stampin' Up. You can't anymore because some of the colors are gone. But anyway, let's get started. I'm going to keep this out in case I get stuck. I'm a little concerned about this. Okay, let's get stamping. So we need a card base. So I think I'm going to, I think this will be white because this has to go on a white background, I think. So maybe this will be blue. So let's try a Lost Lagoon card base. Let's just start there. And whenever I do these easy stamping 1, 2, 3 videos, I never really know how the card is going to turn out. So if you're probably thinking, wow, I don't sound very organized. Yeah, that's why. That's why this is really a wing it type video. Look at all the, oh, you can see my light fixture up there. That's so strange. I got a lot of light going on here. Okay, I'm just going to cut it at 5.5 inches to make a card base. Okay, and then I'm going to score it at 4 1/4 because that's half of 8.5 inches. So a card base is 5.5 inches by 8.5 inches. So if anyone's stamping with me, you can do that. That is pretty easy. And then I'm going to cut down an inside part to be 4 inches by 5 1/4. That's my scoring tool. That's my cutting blade. Have I got fuzzy edges? I think I need to replace the scoring blades on this. Hopefully scoring blades or cutting blades are back in stock because they were sold out for a long time. Okay, I got a card. I want this to be my white piece. So maybe let's make this one Pretty Peacock. Sure. I think that looks nice, right? Now, what size is it going to be? Okay, so if I've got that much there, I think 4 1/2 by 3.75. 4 1/2. Yeah, let's try 4 1/2 by 3.75. Or should I do 4 3/4? What would 4 3/4 be like? That would be like there. You know what? Cut it big and then cut it down, right? Okay, let's try 4 3/4. Yeah, that looks about right. Okay, so if you're cutting along with me, we have 3 3/4 by 4 3/4. Okay, so that's going to go there. And then I feel like we need this piece here to be white. So I think it's going to be 2.5 by 3.5. I don't know. What size is this? Let's do 2.5 by 3.5. Is that big enough? 2 3/4. Yeah, 2.5 by 3.5. 2.5 by 3.5, and we'll see what this looks like. Because I've got some other elements I have to put on here. Okay, 2.5 by 3.5. I feel like that's too small. 2.5 by 3.5. Okay, let's make this one 2 3/4. I want it to be a bit wider. And if you guys have any ideas, you start shouting things out. We haven't even done any stamping yet. Okay, I like this. I don't know. I like this a little better. We'll see. Let's just leave that there. And then I need something on the side. So that would be a little piece of garden green. Now let me check my scrap bin. I got a lot of scraps in my scrap bin. Oh, you know what? Yeah, there we go. So let's add 1 inch by... There's a lot going on here today. And this one has to be a little bit smaller. What was this measurement? 4? Let's make this 3 3/4 then. Okay, so that's going to go like this. It's going to go like this. It's going to get pulled over. And then I have another piece here. And I could put the sentiment down here, but I got these. Look at these. I think instead I'm going to use this really fun metallic textured rub-on, and we're going to put it right down here to make this strip. What do you think? Is that going to be pretty cool? I don't know. We'll see if it works. And originally I was going to put my sentiment here, but maybe, I don't know, it'll go here. Okay, I think I'm ready. Now I haven't used my Daffodil Delight, but maybe I'll stamp a leaf or something with it. Okay, let's see if anybody has any helpful suggestions. Everybody's just watching because all I've been doing is cutting cardstock so far. Okay, ooh, the pressure's on. Okay, has anybody used this before? Anybody got tips? How do we even get into this? I just thought it looked really pretty and kind of fun. And thought it would maybe be a fun class. Oh, do you not even need to do that? What's this? How do we get into this? Washi tape. Okay, somebody do a YouTube video. Google it quick. Oh no, I think you pull it this way. Okay, I think I'm into it. Oh, what's this? Oh yeah, there we go. This is going to take my whole video just trying to get into the washi tape. This is pretty cool though. Did anybody buy the washi tape from the annual catalog? Let's see. Wow. I feel like this whole thing has to come off. Okay, now we'll get my silicone mat that I have also misplaced. Boy, I'm misplacing a lot of stuff these days. Silicone mat, that's really bad. Oh, I got another one. Oof. It's a good thing I buy 4 of everything, because I think it's going to be sticky. So I want to cover this whole thing in washi tape. So let's go like this. Oh, this is cool. I've never had washi tape this big. Okay, how do you get it to not rip? Whoa, look at this. This is pretty fun. Okay. It's almost like wallpaper. So when I first got married and we bought our first house, we decided to wallpaper together. Let's just say it was bad and we never did it again. Some couples just should not wallpaper together. And I feel like this is a similar thing. Oh, look how pretty that is though. Okay, let me get my scissors. I'm a little bummed I can't find my other pair because you can't buy these paper snips anymore. Okay, let's just fold that over. Why don't we just fold it over? I think that would be easier than trying to cut it, except we might cut the bottom. Okay, let's get our bone folder, because you can't make cards without a bone folder. Did you know that? It's a stamping rule. And then if you come to some of my events, sometimes you get ones with your names on it. You know, just in case I forget my name. Okay, let's see what this looks like. Cute, right? Look, no stamping tonight. Oh, this is so fun. Okay, now I need something. I think, you know what? Let's add some little leaves on here. Well, this is pretty fun, you guys. I'm so excited. Let's put, if that's going on here, that's going here. Let's create some kind of a quick background. We have to do some kind of stamping. It's called easy stamping, it's not called easy washi tape 1, 2, 3. Now, I did show you this before. How much time do I have? I have to glue this down because there's a lot of pieces. Isn't it pretty when it's a brand new stamp set? Sorry, I should have done this ahead of time, but it doesn't take long. Okay, this is how you create a really fast label for your stamps. And I don't do it for all of them. I do it for the ones I'm going to keep. So let's peel this off. Let's peel this off. The hardest thing is getting the tape backing off without peeling it, or without peeling it from the label you're trying to stick down. Okay, there we go. Put that in the garbage. Okay, and let's go like this. Hello. That's not what I wanted to do. Okay, hello. There we go. We're going to go like this. I don't know. For some reason, I like it on this side. Okay, and then we'll do the other side really, really quickly. And what's your favorite stamp set right now in the mini catalog? Or isn't an online exclusive? Because I just did my pre-order. Well, I ordered 2 product suites for the online exclusives that are coming in March. They're pretty fun. Very fun. So I did a video on Tuesday with a little bit of an unboxing so you can take a peek so that you have an opportunity to get a demo number, because you're going to need that 20% discount to buy all the fun stuff that's in the catalog. Unless you've got a lot of self-control, which I do not. I've had a demo number for a long time. And I mainly got it because I needed the 20% discount. And then my friends just asked me if I would do a card class for them. And that's kind of how I got into it. Oh yeah. Okay, so what you do, so I've got parent tape adhesive on both sides. Okay, this is the flimsy side. So let's set that aside. And then I'm just going to add some ink on here. Now this is where it gets messy, and it doesn't have to be perfect. I just want the general images to be on this side so that I'll know if I'm missing any stamps, because I'm still sad about my missing heart, which I have no idea where my heart stamp ended up. Okay, and I'm just going to press this down, give it a nice little rub. Transfer the image, and then you peel it back. See, it's still wet though. So this is where you come in with one of your Simply chamois that have been cut into 4 pieces, just because I find it's easier to hold. And then you can do stuff like this. And I don't want to smear black around the edges because it doesn't look pretty. If I do, it's not the end of the world. Okay, so now I've got my label. I've got my brand new stamp set set up. It's still a little wet, so just be careful. I'm putting this on the top again. No, I'll move that over. Smidge. Try this again. Hold on. Ah! It's really sticky because they're brand new stamps. Eek! Okay, here we go. Okay, I think that's lined up now. Now watch what happens. So you close it up and you give it a little rub. And then you peel it back. And now I've got my label on here. Okay, so what stamp do I want to use? I think I want to use this one. And see, this plastic coating protects your label and it protects your paper so that you can actually peel it off and use it. Now, I don't have tons of blocks because I'm set up to do my class at the Mayfield Community Hall. So I thought I would be canceling it. I didn't know anybody signed up, but there's 6 people signed up. So I cut 8 kits. So if anybody wants to go, the class is cheap. It's only $25. We're making 4 cards. But if you're in my regular Friesen Brothers group, some of the cards will be repeated. Just a heads up. You may have made them already. Now, if you weren't in my Monday night card class and you don't come to Friesen Brothers, then you might really enjoy the class. And the ladies are super nice. I don't know why I'm stamping on this silicone mat because now I got to wipe it off. Okay, let's get rid of that because I was stamping off, because one of the things they taught us at the virtual retreat is that you want to stamp off your paper. And it was one of the tips I wrote down. Why? Let's see what it says. Oh, it's called breaking the plane. You're breaking the plane, I guess, when you stamp off your paper a little bit. So I'm like, okay, sure, I can do that. Okay, let's leave that open. Let's clean this up and let's stick this down. Put this over here. See, that's pretty, right? Pretty. Let's use my bone folder. So one of the Stampin' Up designers, well, I don't know what her actual job title is. Melody Hyde is her name. She works in the Stampin' Up home office, and she uses a bone folder for everything. And I guess Sarah, who she's the CEO of Stampin' Up, she doesn't use her bone folder at all. So the whole running joke for the virtual retreat was if Sarah used her bone folder on her projects. It's kind of funny. Anyway, so I'm going to try use my bone folder more. Why not? Okay, here we go. So we have this. It's going to be off to the side. We've got this. Ooh, this is coming along, right? Now, my only thing is I want to add, instead of adding a piece of cardstock for this strip, what if I try to use one of these rub-ons that I've never used before? So I brought in 5 packages of these for a games night I was going to do, and then we just couldn't find a day that worked. It was just too busy. Everybody's busy. Busy. Oh my, look at this. I've never used this before. So let's cut this out. Does it come with a stick or something? Or how does this work? I don't know. But it looks kind of cool. Okay, let's put this, let's say right about here. I guess I could have used my paper trimmer. But I'm just going to eyeball it. I think it has to be angled. Other one's angled, so let's angle this one. Okay, and the instructions say, cut the rub-on design from the sheet, peel away the backing, place the adhesive side on paper and rub with your finger until the image transfers. Okay. Oh, it's sticky. Okay. Let's see what it does. I've still got my Band-Aid going. Okay, let's see. Let's use our handy dandy bone folder. Now what happens? Does it peel off? Ooh, Ooh, look at that, you guys. Ooh, that's fun. Okay, let's just kind of tap this down. That's pretty cool. Oh, thumbs up for that. I don't know, I'm pretty impressed. Anyway, that's going to be my 1/2 inch strip. These are so fun, you guys. These are in the annual catalog, and you get silver, and you get gold, and you get 8 sheets. So I think you get 2 of probably 4 designs, I would imagine. Okay, let's glue this down. I am super excited about this now. Who knew? This would actually be a fun card to do at Friesen Brothers, because I think the girls would find this interesting. It's almost like a technique. What do you think of it? I'm going to check the comments while I'm doing this. Let me see. Kathy loves a washi tape. Thank you, Kathy. Have you played with it before? I have never used it. Now, I did buy the washi tape from the annual catalog. I never used it. Right? Okay, I will keep going. Let's see what the girls on YouTube are saying. Love it. Thank you, Kathy. Let's see. Brenda. Brenda's here too. Hello, how are you? Okay, let's go back to stamping. I'm running out of time. I have 1 minute to finish my card. I don't have to finish my card that early, but I really do like to finish in 30 minutes. But I think because I did my label, it might take a little bit longer. So hopefully you can stick with me. Now, what happens if you put tear and tape adhesive on this washi tape? Is it going to stick or is it going to come off? Let's see. Oh, it's not sticking very well. Oh, it's going to come right off. Okay, that's not going to work. Let's put this here. What I'm trying to do is get this to stick down. Yeah, that didn't work so well. We'll peel this back. Let's try it this way. Maybe I can move my, you know what? We'll go like this. What I'll do instead is just glue this down onto my cardstock base and then pop this over top, and then I don't even have to worry about it. Right? Okay, let's get some glue. I was looking for my Stampin' Seal, but I gotta find it. That one's dead. Let's check this one. And what's your favorite adhesive? Are you team liquid glue or team Stampin' Seal? Now that's a good card making question for the evening. Okay, there we go. That worked a lot better because yeah, everything kind of doesn't stick to this washi tape. Never really factored that in. There we go. It's coming together. Now, where am I going to put my sentiment now? I have wishing you well, here for you, love and hugs. Let's just do love and hugs. I think that sounds really nice. Because you could give that to a girlfriend, right? Love and hugs. I feel like this would be a really cute card to take to, you know, an event. We just had my event, my Beat the Blues mini stamp camp on the weekend. My next one is June 20th, and I do kits to go if you want the projects and the tutorials. But I thought Love and Hugs, well, Love and Hugs would be a really cute thing to give to everybody. You know, a cute little card done with that. Oh, look at this. This is White Willow. This is Basic White. So Basic White's almost like a vanilla color. Let's see. I think, not that it matters. It doesn't matter. It matches, right? Okay, let's do Love and Hugs. And I have my 1 7/8 inch of a, yeah, my 1 7/8 of an inch circle punch right behind me. I think I talked about that before. It helps a lot if you have all your stamping products within reach, and then that way you stamp a lot more. Okay, I'm going to put that down. So I ended up using I didn't do a lot of stamping today, but we used some cool products. Now, I think I also have down here, let's look in my little embellishment goodie bag. You're going to laugh when you see this. Do you think I have enough embellishments? That's kind of pretty. It's kind of a green. Well, let's see what we got. Still have some of these. These are retired, but man, they're amazing. Well, this is retired ribbon, but I love that too. I think I'm going to use linen thread right now. So linen thread is actually on back order. It's not available right now. Oh, I got some. Oh yeah, I got lots of good stuff in here. But I feel like we are going to grab my Stampin' Seal. Yeah, I'm all packed up for my class tomorrow. That's why I don't really have everything handy. Okay, let's just go like this. What if we go like this and just do a little bit of messy linen thread. There's my scissors. I can't lose this second set of scissors or I will cry. Okay, and then we'll just put this down like that. I feel like we got to cross it so it looks like a faux bow. No, hold on, that doesn't make sense. Okay, there's my sentiment. I want this to go here. You know what? I'm just going to tie a bow. I know a lot of people don't like doing bows. I love bows. Okay, it was just way easier for me to do that than to try to do a faux bow. Oh yeah, looks better too. Okay, now somehow we got to get this to stick on here. I'm going to try dimensionals again. We'll see. And if it doesn't work, oh well. Okay, so love and hugs. It's going to go down here. Oh, it's sticking not too bad. And then we're just going to put some of these little gems down here. So these are, I'm using actually Shy Shamrock 2024 2026 in color flat pearls, right? And then on the inside of this, let's just get another one of these because it is already inked up. I can then stamp my envelope with this, but look at all the fun things, right? Wishing you well. So if you have, you know, it can be like a congratulations card, or maybe your friend is a little under the weather. There's a lot of bugs going around right now. And not the insect bug kind. Okay, I think I love this card, you guys. What do you think? And then too, if you want, now is this Wink of Stella okay? I think this one has a little bit of juice. So when you squeeze it, it should have a little bit that comes out. And watch, if you pick up the color from your stamp, if you use like in water, it's a water-based ink, it'll pull a bit of the color, and then that way it'll be a little bit colored in Pool Party. Not Pool Party, Pretty in Peacock. So that is my card tonight, you guys. What do you think? So it was easy stamping 1, 2, 3. All we used was stamp, paper, ink, washi tape, Wink of Stella, and these super cool rub-ons. Is that what they are? They are metallic textured rub-ons. 165270. Maybe I'll give these away for a prize for my extravaganza draws that I'm doing. Ooh, that's going to be super fun. Okay, and I'm doing that in my Karina's Creations group. And Creations is with a K, and Karina is a weird spelling too with a K. And yeah, okay, let's pull this out so you guys can take a look. I'm only 7 minutes over, so that's not too bad. Easy stamping 1, 2, 3. Sketch number 108. And I use the Greenery Lane stamp set, the brand new washi tape, and the transfers, and I will just go and see if anyone else likes my card. Do you love the card? Thank you, Kathy. Thank you, Alexina. Kathy says she loves all the adhesives. Oh, interesting. Well, actually, I use all the adhesives. I still love green glue the best. Inej says team green glue all the way. Yeah, I'm the same. Green glue. Ooh, Alexina's liquid glue as well. Let's see what the girls on YouTube are saying. Kathy says, oh, you like the card? Thank you. Joy, you like Stampin' Seal Plus. Okay, I do like Stampin' Seal Plus. That's pretty good too. Team Liquid Glue. I know we have a lot of liquid glue people, right? Super fun. Hey guys, thank you so much for joining me today. I really loved spending a little bit of time with you. I hope that you will get a stamp set out that you haven't used before, play a little bit, mail your card to a friend, and make something with this card sketch. And if you do, put it on my Karina Stamps page under this video post in the comments. I would really love to see what you guys make. Or maybe I should have like a Friday share day, and that would give you guys a couple days to post your cards that you've done. Because that's the whole purpose of this video, is to encourage you guys to use your stamps and make something pretty and then mail it out to a friend and make their day. So thank you so much for watching me. I'll be back tomorrow with a really quick coffee talk with Karina, and usually at 9 in the morning, and then my big video is always Tuesday at 1 Mountain Standard Time.